Hey, good morning everybody. Welcome to the vlog. You may ask what I'm doing with this. This happens to be one of our Leopard Gecko incubator boxes, and basically what it is just a little bit of hatchite, which is a perlite in a water gel, and then of course these little black inserts that hold the eggs themselves, and then a lid. This is where we put our eggs to incubate our leopard geckos, obviously. I hope the start of your day is absolutely amazing. Welcome to the vlog. So today I'm going to go on a little bit of a different egg hunt. We always search for snake eggs, but let's search for gecko eggs today. What do you guys think? There's a lot of geckos to go through, and I have no idea how many eggs we're going to find, but it's going to be an awesome time. What do you say we get it started? So I've really talked about leopard geckos a lot in the past, mainly on my main channel, Snake Bites TV. So I figure I'll take you guys on a little bit of a different path here. And typically Jessica, who is certainly responsible for all the success we have in leopard geckos, and she is amazing. I mean, she is the best leopard gecko person I have ever seen. She's the one that typically will collect these eggs. But I figured, you know, everyone is off today for the holiday, so I figured, why not just me jump in here? Number one, I'll be helping Jessica out a little bit, and number two, I'll be showing you guys kind of what's going on. And listen, it's not like brain surgery or anything like that. I mean, these are the leopard geckos here. Just little cute monkey. Look at that little cute face. And leopard geckos certainly are amazing pets. I always tell people, if you want a starter lizard, leopard geckos are a great option because they're super easy to care for, they're super tame, and they just are awesome animals. They come in a million different paint jobs. So regardless, it's a great option. I also think bearded dragons and blue-tongued skinks are really great options as well. But essentially what it is we keep 4 females in a box with a male that circulates through, and we have these nest boxes just like this that are just full of reptile prime bedding that is dampened down, and these females will literally lay the eggs. Oh, there's one right there. Look at that little eggling. And they just lay them right in here, and typically, like this box here is really smooth. Typically they'll push all the bedding to one side when they're laying eggs, but when there's one egg, there's almost always a second egg. There it is, because female leopard geckos lay 2 eggs at a time. At least 99% of the time they lay 2 eggs at a time. So anyways, I'll just kind of go through all of these boxes and I'll pull eggs, and then I'll mark what laid, and I'll mark them on the little egg box here, and then ultimately we'll find a spot for them to incubate at. So that's pretty much it. Not brain surgery, just a lot of work. When it's all these females here, it takes a little time, but hey, we're gonna have fun, and hopefully we'll pull a bunch of eggs today. You know, I've talked about this before with leopard geckos, is the fact that they're what they call TSD, which is temperature sex determinant, which basically just means that you can incubate the leopard gecko eggs at a certain temperature, and that'll determine what sex the animals are. The higher the temperature, the more probability. Oh, here's a couple eggs right here. 2 nice, beautiful eggs. I'll set these aside over here, and then I'll keep on searching. Let's see if we have any more eggs in here. So basically, the higher the temperature, the more probability of it being a male. So if you incubate your eggs at the upper 80s or even very low 90s, the chances are you're gonna get all males. And then if you incubate them at a lower temperature, say, you know, 80 degrees or even 78 degrees, you're gonna get all females. Now, that's a way you can determine if you want a higher amount of females or a higher amount of males with your clutch. What we do here is we incubate about 85% of our eggs as female and about 15% of our eggs as male, just because females are more sought after, and a male can breed up to 15 or 20 females. So someone that's setting up a group of leopard geckos, obviously they need a lot more females than males. So that's the way we do things here, and it seems to work out really well. Now, if you want to just be surprised, you can incubate them at like 82 to 84, 85 degrees, and you're gonna get a mix of males and females. The problem is you can't really sex a gecko when it hatches. You have to wait till it's a little bit bigger, maybe 15, even sometimes 20 grams before you can tell if it's a male or female. So it's really nice to have TSD animals that you can actually determine the sex just by the way you incubate them. Now, the other thing that's interesting about leopard gecko eggs, as opposed to, say, snake eggs and other reptile eggs too is that you can actually turn them a little bit. Come on, little guys. Oh, these guys are all, oh, you feisty little monkey, you. Get in there. So the embryo doesn't actually adhere to the top of the egg like a snake egg. So in a snake egg, if you rolled this egg at all, you could potentially drown it. But with leopard geckos, they actually can rotate a little bit like a chicken egg. So, you know, although I still do my best to keep the eggs upright, and I keep them because why not? The truth is that leopard geckos can move them around a little bit, and that happens even, oop, there's 2 more eggs. Look at that, there's 4 eggs in this box. That is awesome. Look at that, 4 beautiful eggs. How awesome is that? So, and again, with 4 females, sometimes you can have up to 8 eggs in a box, but typically you'll have anywhere from 2 to 6 typically. Very seldom do all 4 females lay at the exact same time. And we check these eggs usually twice a week, so this has only been the last time these were checked was about 4 days ago. So anyways, there's 4 eggs, which means 2 of the 4 females lay, and they all look really chubby, but they are absolutely cool. But again, what's unique about these eggs is that you don't have to be nearly as concerned as you do with snake eggs about rotating them. That way you don't have to worry about drowning the embryos, but pretty cool, huh? Now, there's been a handful of people that have kind of expressed a little concern about the fact that there's so many geckos in a cage, you know, 4 females in a cage, and it's a 28-quart Rubbermaid. And listen, I want to start by saying that I want everyone to be concerned about how anyone keeps their animals. Look at that beautiful egg right there. And of course, when there's one, there's always a second. There we go, yay! You know, because I think it's healthy for people to look and say, hey, listen, why do you do this or why do you do that? And listen, I'm always trying to increase our husbandry, and I think that anyone that keeps animals should be welcoming to people that have kind of a constructive criticism, right? And what I mean by constructive criticism is that when you look at it and you say, hey, could those be kept better, you know? And if they can be, then you should be. And I don't want to make excuses here for why I keep 4 geckos per cage, but I will say this, that geckos have been commercially being bred for probably 25 years. And it started off with, you know, the Macs and the Bells and the Trempers and all these other things. And they're the ones that kind of created the standard for how to breed leopard geckos. And that's 4 females in a 28-quart Rubbermaid cycling a male through. I didn't create that technique. I just follow what they do. Now, if that doesn't mean that if I think what they do is wrong, I would just do it because they did it. What I'm saying is that that's the industry standard that was set, and I believe is fine. I think that 4 females in a cage is completely fine for a leopard gecko. You got to remember, they're a communal animal, so in the wild they're going to stay together in groups, and they're going to cram into little, you know, caves and crevices where they're going to be really little tight. And I'm not saying, oh, okay, that's great. I'm just saying that I love constructive criticism, and I love when you guys say, hey, I wish you would do this and I wish you would do that. I welcome that, and I want to do the best I can for my animals, as long as you're not saying it in hate. Because if you say that I'm a bad person, but then you don't criticize all the other people that do it exactly the same way, now you're just hating. You're no longer really criticizing for construction. You're just finding reasons to say I'm a bad person. So does that make sense? But that being said, like I said, very, very much appreciate you guys' concern about the way anyone keeps animals, because as an animal lover, we should always kind of be putting ourselves under a microscope and making sure we do the right thing. But me personally, I think this is a perfectly fine way to keep a leopard gecko. But hey, what do I know? I'm just trying to do the best I can here, guys. Okay, so I'm going to wrap up pulling eggs. I actually only went through about half of the leopard geckos, and I still pulled close to 300 eggs, so I'm assuming there's still 300 eggs left in the cages that we can pull tomorrow. So, wow, that's a lot of gecko eggs, and you can just kind of get an idea of all the gecko eggs that I have. I mean, I've got them incubating in all of these racks here because they're the right temperature that we're, again, incubating for female over here. We have all of these racks here all incubating for female as well. So we're gonna have a lot of leopard geckos and a lot of really cool ones, because we ended up, you know, bringing an entirely new group of leopard geckos up this year that we produced last year that were just absolutely gorgeous. We hung out to some amazing ones, so I cannot wait to see what we hatch. You just never know what's gonna come out of them, so that's super exciting. I let Bella out, and I know that she's probably getting into trouble because I've heard a couple crashes up in the front room, so I'm gonna go check on Bella and see what the heck she's up to. Hey Bella, what are you doing, you silly? Are you getting into trouble up here? Are you getting into trouble? Come on. Come on, sweetheart. Oh, you're nice and warm. I saw her sitting in the front window when I came up before. She's sunning, and she is so warm right now. Look at you, monkey. Where are you going, silly? Where are you going, hon? Come here. Come on, sweetheart. So I've been trying to figure out a way to mount a little tiny like sports camera on Bella, so we can have like the Speedy Cam, we'll have the Bella Cam, but I haven't quite figured out because she hates harnesses so far. Where are you going, hon? Where are you going? So if anyone has any good ideas how I can mount that little tiny, I'm talking like a little tiny camera, even smaller than a GoPro, I just would love to, you know, let her out and you guys could see her view, her point of view. So what do you think, Bella? You want to have a little camera on you? Look at her horns starting to come in on the top. Wow, she's gonna have some beautiful horns. Look at those starting to come in. She's gonna have 3 really pretty ones. My gosh, the coolest animal I've ever had. I mean, dead serious. I'm so in love with her. Okay, Bella, you have a good time, okay, bud? Okay, so it's a beautiful afternoon. I am wrapped up here at the shop and I'm going to rendezvous with Lori to maybe go on a bike ride on a nature trail or something. Sounds like an awesome time. Okay, I made it to the beach and Lori has just spent the last 3 hours out. Look at, she's like totally tan. And now I'm coming. Originally, we thought it was going to be sunny. We're going to hang out at the beach a little bit, but it's kind of overcast now, so we got our bikes. We're going to go for a little bike ride. Just back to the truck. That was a 25-mile mountainous course that Lori took me on. Huge mountains. Good job, Lori. That was a good little run though, no?
Yeah, that was nice. I could have kept going.
I hate her. All right, so I am finally home. Definitely gonna be relaxing tonight, just kind of chilling out. Me and Noah are gonna watch some kind of scary movie. I'm not sure. He's got about 5 choices, so it should be pretty good. We'll scare ourselves, and maybe me and him will head out sometime this week and do another 3 a.m. challenge and go out somewhere really spooky. There's actually a road that's supposed to be haunted about an hour away from here. It's been haunted supposedly since the 1800s, so who knows? Maybe we'll do that next week. Let me know if you guys like to see that haunting stuff. I enjoy it. I mean, I think it's kind of funny, but regardless, thank you so much for tuning in today. You guys are absolutely amazing and you mean the world to me. I hope that you have an amazing day or night or whenever you happen to be watching it. Remember to try to stay as positive as you possibly can, and do me a favor and smash that like button. Sometimes I tell you what, I'll get like 400 comments in the first hour and only have about 300 likes, so please smash that like button for me. Make sure to hit that notification bell and be kind to somebody. It'll make you feel better about yourself, I promise you. And I'm going to see you guys tomorrow.